the first question I'm going to put out to you guys is, what do you think a good father looks like, or what are the traits of a good father in your opinion?
Man, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's a tough question, you know.
I don't come easy.
You know what? I would say it's really subjective, and what a good father looks like is dependent on, the lens of the dad, I guess. A dad could deem themselves to be successful or a good dad if their child reaches certain milestones that ticks their boxes, and another dad will have different set of criteria. For me personally, I would say if I can achieve a point where I know my child has been raised and they're happy and that they can walk the path that they want to walk and they're happy in that path, I feel like I've done a good job.
Okay. So what I'm getting from that was basically if your child was happy,
Yeah.
which is quite a broad term, successful, which is also a very broad term.
You're gonna make me break it down. Like
then you've done a good job, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So for example, I have like an ideology of what I think I would like. So if my child was, I don't know. Actually, I'm quite bad at this. I don't really have an idea. A successful sports star or musician, for example, I'll be like, yeah, but then that might not be what my child wants. You know what I'm saying? So if I can facilitate my daughter to get in a position where she's like, you know what, I want to do this, and I'm whether I understand it, but aid her along that journey and help develop her into that career that she wants to get into or that walk of life, then I can say, yeah, I've done my bit, if you get what I'm saying. Like, so it's more like I'm providing guardrails and support rather than directing her into a role or position that she might not want.
Okay, we're gonna speak kind of on that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reword the question and I'm gonna ask, what are the traits of a good father? Because you've just described one of them in your example, and what you said basically is, I'm gonna support my daughter. So you clearly feel like being a support system for your child or for your children is a trait. Like if you have to be able to support them.
Yeah.
However that might look like. So what are the traits that you would say make up a good father in your opinion?
So first of all, you would need to understand and listen. Like listen, take feedback from what your child requires and needs, and not necessarily giving them rules and pushing them into what they might not want. So just literally sitting there and listening to your child and making sure that you are a voice of reason to your child, and you're always available to sit down and understand what they want to say, whatever it is they want to say, whether that might be something so mundane that you don't give a monkey's about, but just being interested and being present. I think that's traits that a good dad would have to have.
Okay, so it sounds like support and also being a good listener.
Yeah,
I like that.
Quite important to you.
Just coming off what you're saying, paying attention,
Exactly.
like paying a lot of, or as much attention as you can, because sometimes you could be a dad, you could work loads, but you don't know who your kids are. You're like, I'm working for my kids. Okay, that's cool, but do you know who they are?
Exactly, yeah.
What they're good at, what they're not good at, what they don't like, who their friends are, what food they like. I'm not saying like, oh, you have to know your son's favorite color is blue, But maybe if he wants you to, you should know. But
You should
pay attention, because kids want attention. That's all. That's their currency, and that's all they want. If they're crying, they want your attention. They want to show you what toy car they have. They want. Oh, my son just runs up to me and is like, "Daddy," he was be watching on his iPad. "Daddy, oh yeah, he went in the spaceship and then he did this," and I'm like, "Yeah." It means nothing to me, but like he found it mad funny. But imagine if I just ignored him. You'd be like, "Oh, my dad don't even." Meanwhile, I'm working on my computer and he just runs something, wasting my time. You know that old meme that they have, oh, your kid just turns look, and then just jump and spin. But that's their currency. They just want attention. So I think being a good dad is literally paying as much attention as you possibly can to figure out, okay, this is my child. So even if you do want them to do something, or you're trying to figure out what they're good at, where you should lead them, right? Paying attention will help you with that.